Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Just got into New York City.
I spent, 55 minutes on hold with the gas company. So, South Jersey Gas, which is our gas company, has
on his headphones, by the way.
On my headphones. So they have a glitch in their software. It's like big news. It was all over the news. And so their phone number was busy most of the time. I finally got it to ring. And there was a glitch where they overestimated everybody's bills by like a few $100s. And that's not what I'm calling about, because that obviously are just wrong in that department. However, they didn't read the meter when we moved in with the right number, and the number on our bill is completely wrong. So we're paying for who knows how much gas from the guy who lived there before us.
Frustrating.
And nobody's answering because of this glitch problem to get that part fixed. So even if I get the thing fixed about the overage for the end of the month, I still can't fix the first reading unless I talk to somebody there. And this is the third time now that I've called them.
The last time you were on hold for 56 minutes.
Yep.
It's very frustrating.
And they don't have any way to get in touch with them. I don't think you can walk in.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll just wait until they call me. Or I should just send back the bill with call me and a screenshot of my phone when I was on hold.
It's pretty frustrating when you have something to resolve and it's due by a certain day where they threaten to...
Hey, they say they'll mess your credit score up. It says it right in here.
And it's like, mess my credit score up because you made a mistake?
Because you can't calculate and send somebody out to read a meter?
Now let me ask you how this makes sense. Because it doesn't. Anyway, in the city for a meeting with my publisher. I think we talked about it yesterday. The very important question of the day is, this is really important here, the decision. Where are we going to go for lunch?
It's a good question.
After our meeting.
I don't know, but wherever we go, I'm sure I'll be on hold with the gas company.
Rana, please take me to
Rana's
Rana.
more of a dinner place, not a lunch place.
But I need to have their chicken saltimbocca in my life right now. I just need it in my life. Their chicken saltimbocca is probably the best I've ever had. It's that good.
Yeah, that's I don't think they serve that at lunchtime.
Well, you know what?
They have a different menu. Maybe we can go to a Buddha.
It's not hitting the spot right now.
But it's right near where we're going for a meeting.
Oh, I really want Rana. Where else can we go?
Nuts for nuts?
I do love nuts for nuts. Wait a minute. Hold up. How about... No, I don't know.
Had a successful meeting. Time for lunch. We're at ABA Turkish restaurant. We've actually been here before. We sat outside. It was nice out that day. It was a little windy, I think, if I remember right. It was a while back.
April. I think it was end of April. Maybe May. I don't remember. But I'm ready to order.
Ready to order. Let's do this. That's what I'm talking about. I got a little thing of hummus. This is part of the lunch special, so there are small portions. You got the eggplant one. Mm-hmm. What is that one called?
I just call it eggplant salad. It's very good.
It's delicious. Now see, I got this last time, and it was a good choice. I actually like this fact that they're smaller portions than they were last time, because I think last time we got the regular one, not the... No, this is the same one? I feel like they were bigger last time. I know I get full easy when it's lunchtime, you know what I mean? And then I'm tired the rest of the day. So anyway, this chicken kebab, some rice. What is this, pickled cabbage? What would you say to Mother Nature if you could right now, if she was listening?
You know what? Don't like her. Nope.
Why?
Because she took my spring away.
Took my spring away. Here we are, folks, back in winter. Can't wait for the snow. Now, I promised myself if it snowed again this year, I would get a snowblower. However, it hogs up a lot of space in the garage, and it's supposed to be warm the next day, so it's going to blow itself out of the way. That's what I mean. It'll melt itself.
Saturday, it'll be melted.
So there's no need to get a snowblower. Maybe next year. Plus, the one I want is not available. Nope, gotta go left. Hang a left, my dear.
This is so not cool.
It's the first day of spring, everybody. Happy
it's
spring.
It's the first day of spring, and it's snowing.
And unfortunately, I didn't park the car in the garage last night because I got to bed but late. So there's all three spots in the garage are being used until we're done moving and building things. Because the trailer takes up one of those spots.
Yeah, and then where the trailer is, I'm gonna have my little outdoor kitchen set up.
Oh, of course, yeah. Everybody must have 3 kitchens in their house.
And I want to have which might sound really weird to some of you, and it might not sound weird to a lot of you.
That's my Geneviese's parking spot.
Well, listen, in the very back, I need to have a little area. I need to have some shelves for my canning. I need to have a little area with a burner so I can fry my hearts to my heart's content, and I don't have to worry about getting the kitchen all dirty. My nana has a kitchen in her shed, a little cantina. and then she uses it for like frying and for like when she's got a lot of things cooking and things like that. So I'm gonna do the same thing in the garage. Like I said, it's probably really weird to some of you, and then some of you might grew up with it. I was one of the people that grew up with it, and I loved it. So I can't wait to do that. And in the summer, I want to can some tomatoes.
Is that where I was supposed to turn?
No,
That's the one without the sign.
Townley Station. No.
Yeah, but I thought that was it. Or is this the one?
This is the one.
One day I'll learn where I live.
One day. Anyway, so like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, it's snowing and it really stinks. And we're just running to Philly really quickly.
Oh yeah, we're going to the Continual Gelato Factory. Is that what it is?
Italian consulate.
No, that's not how she says it.
Consolato Italiano.
Yeah, Gelato Constantly.
We're gonna go pick out my passport really quick. Hence why I look half dead-ish. It's really early. We wanted to be there when it first opened up. And we just have to pick it up, and that's it. Really easy, really simple. But first, I didn't want coffee.
Because it was worse than the DMV last time we went there.
Yeah, but this should be pretty straightforward. I cannot believe how much it's snowing. It's the first day of spring. Last week it was beautiful weather, and now this. I give up.
Here we are again, folks. Let's see if they're actually right and the passport is ready. And hopefully they don't yell at you this time. We can go get our blowout though.
Yeah, they yelled at me last time. They did.
They did.
Yelled.
They yelled.
Because my maiden name is on my
On your paperwork, yeah.
complicated stuff.
Complicated. In the United States, you change your maiden name. In Italy, you don't. But the consulate people, not a fan of changing your name. Believe
No.
me. She was like mad. It was like she was teaching a princess how to be a princess in a castle.
Mm-hmm.
An Italian woman.
An Italian woman never changes her last name. And I just stood there wanting to cry. I'm scared.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get some sweet potatoes to make sweet potatoes for Aiden today.
Oh yeah. I hope he can make it over. I think they should be fine because it's like rain out there at this point. It's white rain. It's just snow and wet roads. Man, this looks awful. What's going on here, people? Come on now. We need to get some good produce up in here. There she is, folks. Once she gets the magazine in her hands, you really get your money's worth with these magazines because you read them without ever buying them. You read the whole thing in line.
This is really sad.
What's that?
A couple, the a woman, gave birth to quadruplets, and she died.
Oh, that is very sad. I married an angel, I have to say. I got a caprese sandwich here. She just said, hey honey, don't go get something for lunch. I'll make you a caprese sandwich. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Now, if only I clean up my office. No, talking to everybody else.
Oh, what?
I was talking about my sandwich. You ready to finish up that room over there?
Oh, so ready.
You guys think it's so funny that
Yeah,
whenever...
because you sound ridiculous. I'm gonna go into town.
Guys, wait, look, when I go into town,
I'm gonna go.
I have a list on my phone for when I go into town.
He said to me today,
Envelopes,
"I'm going into
voltmeter."
town," and I'm like, wait, what?
I had to go into town.
I have to go into town.
You go when you go into town. It's an event. It's so what if it's 5 minutes? It's still town.
How old are you?
When you go into a place that has...
My 74-year-old grandmother doesn't have a town to go into. She just runs errands. She doesn't
Listen,
say I'm gonna run into town.
when you have, when you find a place that has a Chinese restaurant and a hardware store, that's town. Okay?
Just because you don't live so close to people now doesn't mean you're not in town, Joe.
I'm not in town. No, I mean I'm in town now. Right now I am. That's why I'm going to get envelopes, a voltmeter, electrical boxes, wire, a power washer, and blinds. Because I'm in town. Whose is this?
I would say yes, but I don't know.
No, I don't know whose that is.
We can make another one, so if you want to take it.
Is it a sample?
Look how cute she is.
I don't remember.
She's in uniform, folks. She is in uniform. And Mike and Bree are on their way over here for dinner tonight. I got some work to do downstairs in the basemente. And what have we got here? What in the world are you making? Is this halibut?
No, it's chicken.
Oh, chicken saltimbocca? Wonderful. The halibut saltimbocca, guys, if you want to check that out, it's coming to Laura in the Kitchen book coming out this fall. It is a wonderful, wonderful dish. I'd say that's a great dish for people who don't like fish. Like if you're not really into fish, because it's just so, it's not real fishy. By the way, the fireplace is still on and it's hot in here. Young lady. I think I need to get a controller on here so you can control it from your iPhone. What do you think of that? What do you think about having a thing so you can control it from your phone?
No.
No more?
No more things to control with my phone.
No, she's tired of it.
Buonasera. Well, excuse me. I don't remember if we said buongiorno or not, but probably we did. Anyway, it is Saturday, And we've been home pretty much all day. Well, Joe's been in and out of Lowe's and Home Depot all day long, working on some stuff around the house. I have been getting, I'll show you in a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned this or if you've seen it, but I switched my makeup room around. So now my makeup room is in a different room. And what used to be my makeup room is going to be the guest room. So I am getting that whole room completely emptied out, like any leftover boxes and stuff that was laying around. I'm getting that ready today. I'm getting my makeup room completely ready, organized, and ready to go. And I'm getting my I can't even talk. I can't even think straight because I'm hungry. And I'm getting the. It's what happens when you're hungry. When you're hungry, you can't think straight. And I'm getting the guest room all cleared out and ready to be painted because I'm working on that. Probably Monday night I'll be painting the guest room. And so I have that going on. Joe's working on some stuff around the house. I'm working on some dinner. We are having enchiladas, and then I'm making some rice to go with it, and then I'm making the salad, which sounds and looks kind of odd. It doesn't even look that exciting, but it's huge. Okay. We went to Key West. We went to like a Mexican place for lunch one day, and my enchiladas came with a side salad that was like romaine and like cucumbers and really ripened tomatoes and cilantro and scallions, and then like a cilantro lime vinaigrette, and then green olives, like pimento stuffed olives. I was hooked. I mean, it was the best part of the meal. So I have been making it ever since because it is so delicious, and you should try it if you have never had that combination in your salad, like cilantro and olives, and which I'm sure you have, but it's really good. So that's what I'm making for dinner. Really quick and really easy. I had cooked my chicken earlier. I had slow cooked it for a long time, and that's what I made. So I'm gonna make some. I'm ready for them to come out of the oven in just a few minutes, and then I'm gonna get our eat on because we are so hungry. It's late too. It's 8:10. It's not that late, but it's late and we're hungry and we're ready to eat because we had lunch early today, like 12:30. We had some leftovers from last night, the chicken saltimbocca and the escarole, and now we're really hungry. Hungry to the point of not being able to think straight. That's when you know you're ready to sit down and dig in.
All right, folks. So these are those blinds that came with the house. They're like paper, literally paper. They just cover the windows. The guy who owned the house before us never took them down. He never put any window coverings up. These are what you get when a house is built brand new. A lot of times they cover them with those. And then when you come in and move in, you put in whatever blinds you want. So anyway, I got the blinds. These are the insulating ones. I'm working on that right now, getting little holes in there. I got these are the two I put up the other day. I got enough to do this room and the living room and finish all the ones that go behind the wooden curtains. So that way you can't see them because it's for insulation purposes. So anyhow, that is what I'm working on now. It's a disaster in here because we have not built the bar cart thing yet or put the bookshelf in. So there's boxes of books everywhere. Let's see how things are going in the office today. Things are looking good. You guys are all enjoying LauraInTheKitchen.com, I see. I got a little project I'm working on downstairs, which I'll show you guys at some point. Just a little thing.
I have self-tanner on.
You look like a goofball.
Because I am one.
We still have a safe on the floor? You never know when you're going to need it?
The problem is, you know what I realized yesterday? I was talking to Bree, and we were talking about stuff to put on the wall, pictures, wall art. And when I realized, and I quickly got overwhelmed because she was listing all the stuff that we need to put on the walls, and I realized how many walls we have in this house.
It's not that bad, darling.
Yeah, but look.
It's a lot of walls, but you don't have to cover every square inch.
No, obviously not. But the point is, there's still so much to be done, and it feels like it's not going to ever happen.
I got to get you set up with this editing machine here. Laura is going to edit a beauty video today.
What?
Or at least she's going to make an attempt.
Oh.
So let's see what we can do. What do you think?
Oh.
You look like Sal.
I am his daughter. We have the same blood running through our veins. Speaking of, he needs to come over and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, let's do that.
He's crazy. He said to me the other day, I called him and I told him about what happened to my phone.
Yeah, he called you during that.
And he said, hey, at least you have a phone that is not a flip one.
Not a flip one.
Not a flip one. I'm like, okay. Sure. Okay. Look at this.
What's going on here?
Can we just
Yeah,
look at
it's
this?
beautiful. I love how you painted inside the cracks on it.
Paint. And what you can't really tell is that my home button is being held on by tape.
Yes, we're gonna get you a new one.
We need to go get me a new one. The problem is the closest Apple store is like an hour away.
We gotta go into town, yo.
Oh, that's majorly into town.
Into the big city.
Into the big city.
All right, look what we got here. We got fruto trees. All right, let's see what we have. What are these? Apples. Well, by the time this thing starts producing fruit, I'll be moved out and I'll be in a new place because this thing's a baby tree. I want like some kind of fruit that just a gift that keeps on giving. Dwarf Asian pears. How old does it need to be? Mature size, 4 foot 7 inches. Wait, so that means this is mature already? These will produce fruit at this size?
Yeah, if it's mature.
I don't know if I believe that.
You should get a lemon tree because you
Well,
always
wait.
have lemons.
If they're mature and they're in pots, couldn't I just take it in the pot and then move and take it with me when I move?
You technically could just put the pot in the ground. Yeah. Pull it out.
Culinary uses. What is this one? A plum?
Ooh, plums are really good.
I don't know. I would like to go with a fig tree. The fig trees I have, because they already produce fruit and they don't have to be that
You
big.
should do a lemon and move it inside. And
Laura wants lemon, and I can take it to house 12 at the nursery. We have the big greenhouse.
Yeah.
Lay it down, stand it up in house 12.
Yeah, you can bring it in the winter. Inside
Yeah.
the house.
Well, folks, there comes a time in every month or so when you just have to have a sushi roll. You agree?
Yeah, I'm having an asparagus roll
Asparagus roll.
with lemon. So good.
What you got, Mikey?
A tune roll, which is tuna and avocado, and then I had a egg and an egg roll. Yeah.
I love it. And I'll
By
take
the way,
your ginger too. If you
no,
don't.
no. Oh, the ginger, yes.
Can I eat your wasabi?
No,
One
no.
big chunk?
I cannot. Last time I had wasabi was a couple weeks ago, and I almost died.
Fire it up, baby. Thank you.
Vesuvius. This is right down the street.
Put your hand back there.
Oh, nice.
Got it? Look at you.
Hand back a bit. One more. Oh, yeah.
Right, you.
All right, let's see if we got this.
Yay! We obviously saw that we went to Sakura for dinner, and the chef behind the hibachi that was making our food, he recognized me from my YouTube channel, and he was so sweet. He was so wonderful. We took a photo together, and I'm like dying for him to tag me because it was so cute. He was just so nice, and it's when you meet people like that who are genuinely just so excited to meet you because they, he said, I love that your food is so simple, but it's always so good. When you meet people who are genuinely just nice and happy, which I mean, anyone I've ever met has been nothing but genuinely nice and happy. It just kind of like, it makes me instantly want to do what I do even more, even harder. Does that make sense? Because it really does feel like it's a community, because I often feel like maybe you guys don't realize how much you mean to me, but you do. And I love the opportunity to, when I meet some of you in person, to thank you and to hug you and just to tell you how much I appreciate your support. So it felt really good that he was just over the top nice, and I was able to thank him for watching and supporting and just being here with us and part of this community. It's really hard to see because it's dark and I just turned the lights on, but we have those lights that take a minute to light up. So I want to show you a couple of the things I picked up at Target, because I think you should go out this weekend or this week and get them because they're so fabulous. These two pillows, which I just noticed this one's upside down. There you go. I made a mistake of just getting two, and I didn't get a third one for here, so I'm gonna go and pick one of those up. And then I got this throw, which is like the most, it's coming up like blood red on camera, but it's actually like a raspberry sorbet, and it matches this perfectly, which I love. So I picked that up. And then this tray, which was exactly what I was looking for, it's glass. underneath, and I love to I'm gonna put a vase here with fresh flowers as soon as I go get some flowers. So I got those and I love them. And I also got these two, which you put candles in and it kind of lights up really pretty, and it's gold on the inside. Love that. And then I got one of those. The other one's gonna go here. I have to actually go to a different Target and see if they have it in stock, because the one I went to, actually went to 2 Targets, they didn't have it, and I wanted to get those for a while. So I have to go to another Target tomorrow and see if I can find it. If they don't have it, I'll just order it online. But it's already adding so much color with just a few of those things. It's already adding so much life and color to the room. And I'm really excited about that. And I know that my house will never be a showpiece, but I like that. I like that my house is not a showpiece. I love that my house is really homey. There's bits and pieces here and there. Just things that we really like. We wanted a really big, comfortable couch. We got that. We wanted an ottoman, not a coffee table, because it was easier for when my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law come with the kids. We can move it out of the way. They have more place to run around, and it just looks a little bit softer. And now we can just change it up throughout the year with accessories. So for the fall time, it'll have more earth tones. For Christmas, it'll be red and green. And then for the remaining year, it'll be brighter colors. So that's that. The TV has to go above the fireplace. I have to order I have a lot that I have to order. And I wanted to show you my bar cart because I got it out of the box. And that's what it looks like. Now, remind you, I still have a lot to decorate and to put up. But here, I'm going to actually put the hutch that was in my old dining room. I'm going to put that here until we have a chance to, like, make one, because we just don't have the time, and I love that hutch. So I'm going to put that here. And then here I'm going to put my bookshelf, because I love all my cookbooks. And then this is going to be the dining room with the curtains. That's going to be a something bronze. The chandelier is going to be a different color. Oil rub bronze. That's what it's going to be. Our taxes stuff is out because Joe and I have been working on our taxes paperwork. So that is that. Slowly but surely, it's coming together. Slowly, but it's happening. It's one of those things where I was talking to Joe about it earlier. He said it's gonna be one of those things, like this particular room, the dining room, like once the curtains are in and we go to the whole house, the old house, and get the hutch and the bookshelf, like instantly overnight the room will be pretty much done. So I can't wait for that, and I can't wait to put some stuff on the walls, because I've never had so many walls in my life. And they look bare. So I'm just gonna keep on chugging along and get this place done.
Well, look at this little gizmo I got. And wait till you find out what I'm going to do with it.
I love how you tried to make me guess what it was. And
Well, come on over. Let's see. Let's see if you know what this is. Here, I'll let you open it. So this was a Kickstarter. I actually didn't fund this Kickstarter. I found it after the fact. A friend of mine actually pointed it out to me a couple months ago, and I had no real purpose for it, but now I do. And so here we go. Are you ready?
okay.
Isn't that the coolest thing you've ever seen? Look, I humor you and your stuff comes in the mail. It's a little Spark core. It's a little module, kind of like the electric imp. It talks to your Wi-Fi network and lets you control things, except it has 2 little buttons on it built onto it. So think about this. When I mount this in the mailbox outside, I'll get a notification every time our mail gets delivered. I'm sure somebody invented it, but mine will be better. Mine will be mine. Mine will be something I do myself.
Yours is always better.
No, actually,
It's a sticker.
so you get every time you get one of these, you get a sticker. It's like a lot of the Arduino does the same thing. You get a sticker when you buy it from them. So what I actually want to do is this is an alternative to the project I have for controlling heaters and stuff at the nursery,
Oh yeah.
because they were unreliable. The Wi-Fi modules were unreliable. So the choices are between this and this. How cool is this? This is a miniature access point. See? Wait. You know your router in your house that hooks up to the internet? Mm-hmm. Look. This is a little miniature version. How cool is that? So if I take an Arduino and I hook this to it, this will be more reliable than the Wi-Fi module, which uses a CC3300 chip, which is what this guy uses, which is why I'm a little concerned it might not be that reliable. Point is, we need to have a reliable way to have the system talk to the heaters. Nobody has such a thing. I mean,
agree.
not what we need at the nursery. So we're gonna have to invent it ourselves, or I'm gonna have to invent it myself to be more specific. But I thought that was pretty cool. They make this little tiny thing. You can go to your hotel room and hook it up to
What
Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna need you to do right now.
What do you need me to do?
I'm gonna need you to round up your Cat 5, your bin of change,
Wow,
all the stuff
it's
on the
Cat
table.
5e technically.
All the stuff on the table, all the stuff on this ledge. You're gonna need to wrap it up and put it somewhere because you see this? This is mine.
And I need this
not
to
on
paint
these.
that spot above that window. It's driving me crazy. I need to
There's a
cut
lot
it
of
out because there's
spots.
glue stuck to it.
That need to be painted like that. But for right now, I'm going to suggest all these things.
How about all the Chromecasts on the ledge back there?
Oh, and the Chromecast. I'm gonna suggest that all these things find a home that is not in my kitchen or in my living room.
How about
floor.
downstairs?
Huh?
Can I put them downstairs?
You can put at whatever your heart desires downstairs. Just not up here.
Well, guys, on that note, I'm going to clean up around here, maybe. Actually, I'm probably just going to go to sleep. But the point is...
Do you
Yeah.
see this face? Do you see this face? He has two choices, and he knows this. One, you put your stuff away. Two, it goes
I might just not be ever found again. But guess
It
what?
might never be
Guess who
found
takes
again.
the trash
My
out?
mother had a rule.
I'll just get a knife and open every trash bag.
My mother had a rule, okay? Put stuff where it belongs, or if you leave it where it shouldn't be there, you won't find it next time. And guess what? You can cry about it until the sun comes up, but that was the rule. Who was the fool who left things where they shouldn't be? Don't cry to me because your backpack with all your notebooks and books and stuff were thrown away. True story, by the way. I would never do that, but she did. She
Okay.
threw away my backpack once, and
Well-
I had to go get it out of the trash.
I'm going to clean up a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a good time. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you at the
Hopefully,
episode of the week.
we're going to have a whole bunch of new stuff going on around here real soon. We have a new conveyor line coming out at the nursery, which I'm going to have to work on getting that set up. But anyway, we've been like super busy here getting things squared away. And like I said, I'm working on a little project that I'll clue you into shortly. And when I do, I'm sure you'll love it. But in the meantime, give us a little love with the love button. My hand is still healing. It's pretty bad, actually. I'm a little worried about it. I might have to go to a doctor. This is not good.
You think so?
Um,
Why?
Because it's like swollen and red, and
Well, you
we're going to
won't
have
go to the
tetanus or something.
doctor.
Well, like I just said, I might consider it.
Tomorrow
But
you're
it's all
going to see
swollen
doctor.
and red and like burns, you know, not a good thing.
Toes off.
Hey, I didn't do it. It did it to me.
You're going to the doctor tomorrow.
I will see you guys next time. No, look who's here.
I want one.
You want one? You gotta get two so it has a friend.
No, but we don't have a fenced-in yard or anything.
Look how cute they are. There's a lot of livestock in this vlog. A lot of fowl.
So cute.
There's only one batch of them. You want them?
I want them all.
You should get two of them. A lot of little ducks. I hope they grow up to be these guys. They're only $4.79 each.